So history was just made on North American soil. And if you weren't paying attention to international news, you probably missed the ultimate underdog story, bruv. For real. So, Bafana Bafana, the South African men's national soccer team, yeah, just defeated South Korea 1-0 or 1-0 in Monterrey, Mexico. With a single brilliant strike from 22-year-old winger Tapelo Maseko, South Africa has advanced to the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup for the first time in their history. In our history. Bro, this is crazy. For a team widely written off after their opening loss to Mexico, they just pulled off the impossible. So to understand how massive this is, yeah, we have to look at what sports fans call, or some sports fans call, the Cinderella story, the ultimate statistically unlikely underdog. So to the average American viewer tuning in, right, South Korea was the clear powerhouse. I mean, even for some of us sitting at home. They boast global multi-million-dollar superstars who play at the absolute highest levels of European football. I mean, think Son Heung-min at Tottenham, and is it King Min-jae at Bayern Munich? You know what I'm saying? But look at South Africa for a second. This squad defies the modern, hyper-commercialized blueprint of global soccer. 19 of the players on this roster don't even play in Europe. They play locally in the South African Premier Division, heavily anchored by homegrown talent from clubs like Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. Wait, hold on. Orlando Pirates. Okay, anyways, when South Korea's manager gambled by benching Son Heung-min in the first half to save his legs, South Africa didn't blink. They relied on tactical discipline, desperate goal line clearances from Open Modiba, and sheer collective grit. I'm just a okay, whatever, right? They are not a team of individual global brands. They are a cohesive unit built from the ground up. I'm so proud of my team. Now, because this is a news and politics channel, let's not get ahead of ourselves, yeah? We have to ask the bigger question. Why does this matter beyond the scoreboard? Immediately after the whistle blew, the literal South African government released an official state congratulatory message. Yes, rallying the country with the phrase "Kaufela," meaning all of us, all in, sonke. Yeah? In the US, sports and politics cross over occasionally. I mean, I would imagine this is the same across the planet, right? Or for example, like a team visiting the White House, I would imagine. But in South Africa, sports are a core pillar of state-level social cohesion and international diplomacy. I mean, whenever South Africa faces deep internal socio-economic debates, sports has historically been weaponized as a tool for national healing. I mean, think of Nelson Mandela in the 1995 Rugby World Cup, or the recent Springbok World Cups as well, and think of South Africa, the Bafana Bafana. I mean, Bafana Bafana navigating the global stage isn't just entertainment for South Africans. I must say, it's a powerful injection of national pride and a massive display of international soft power. Hey, bro, y'all don't understand how excited I am right now. So, who actually wins? You know, I love asking this question. I mean, first, South African football as a whole, right? By surviving a group that included Mexico, South Korea, and Czechia, South Africa has guaranteed themselves at least $11 billion, I heard. Or I read somewhere, I don't know, roughly 200 million rands. Y'all can correct me with the numbers. I'm not a mathematician. For a developing football federation, this is a transformative windfall for grassroots development. That's if our government crooks don't do their thing. Second, Coach Hugo Bruce, yes, he already announced he's stepping down after this tournament, meaning this historic run cements his legacy permanently. Imagine if we actually win the World Cup. Then, whoa. But most importantly, the everyday citizen. I mean, in a world full of heavy political headlines, this victory gives millions of people a unified reason to celebrate together globally. Now, what happens next is a blockbuster narrative for the North American audience. South Africa travels to Los Angeles to face tournament co-hosts Canada in the round of 32 this Sunday, June the 28th, right? I think this is a historic first event World Cup knockout match for both nations. So it's bound to be electric, right? It's bound to be an electric atmosphere. But here's what most people are already getting wrong, right? They are calling this a fluke or a stroke of luck. pure luck, they say. I mean, if you paid attention, this wasn't a lucky bounce of a ball. What I saw was Urlebigele Mfuke, and the culmination of a tactical masterclass by Hugo Broos and a generation of domestic players who prove that you don't need a $100 million European transfer valuation to show discipline, fighting spirit, and a world-class talent on the grandest stage of them all. Keep your eyes on Bafana, my people. I'll see you in the round of 32. Hell, you know what? Give us Argentina. Give us Spain. Give us France. Okay, okay. Yeah. Until next time, y'all.